This is Richard Perry. The prophet Hosea has much to say about the time of the end. Hosea wrote to God's people about the time of the end and the coming day of the Lord. How do we know he is writing about the time of the end? Let's see what he wrote. Hosea said, "Then they will say to the mountains, 'Cover us,' and to the hills, 'Fall on us.'" We see this also recorded in the book of Revelation. They call to the mountains and to the rocks, "Fall on us." Hosea says, "I will come upon them like a lion, like a leopard, and lurk by the path like a bear robbed of her cubs." In the book of Revelation, the beast resembles a leopard. He had feet like those of a bear and a mouth like that of a lion. This is about the kingdom of the Antichrist. "In that day, the day of the Lord, declares Yahweh, you will call me husband. You will no longer call me master. In that day, you will ask in my name." Hosea regarding Yahweh's law. "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because you have rejected knowledge, I reject you as my priest. Because you have ignored my law, I will ignore your children." What else does Yahweh say about God's law? "I wrote to them many things of my law, but they regarded them as something alien. They offered sacrifices to me, but Yahweh is not pleased with them. Now he will punish their sins." Hosea about the time of the end. "Return, O Israel, to Yahweh your God. Your sins have been your downfall. Who is wise? He will realize these things. Who is discerning? He will understand. The ways of Yahweh are right. The righteous will walk in them, but the rebellious will stumble in them." Yahweh is telling his people not to reject or ignore his law, or he will reject them. Yahweh tells us not to reject knowledge, accept his law, and obey it. This is Yahweh's guidance for his people. Read Hosea and see for yourself. This is Richard Perry about Hosea the prophet.